Welcome back, guys, to Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance, where we've had the Demi-Fiend now in our party after a long fought battle. A little bit of checking. I was wondering how I could fix him up to make him a little bit better, and you cannot do any essence fusion or anything. After all, it is a guest character. It is not something that can be completely made to specification. I was going to add like physical pleroma and some other stuff. It's got high fizz, so that's not too bad. But we are here today, after that, with both super bosses, or if they are super bosses, complete that we knew of when we completed our first route, to complete our second route, as intended. The lore ending, on the light side, you could say, depends on perspective, of course, where Lucifer awaits us for battle. So, with that said and done, I think we will step forth and fight. Let's see what our challenge will be. Your deeds have catalyzed a great change in the phenomenon of transcendence. It appears your force can influence the existence of an opposing transcended being to a certain extent. How will you envision this being? As a powerful being, or an extremely powerful being? Here we go again.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me. Shall we begin?
So let's find out what extremely powerful means.
As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Allow me to share what I'd learned.
Still gonna speak at us for the end of it, but accuracy evasion down to start off with on our foe isn't that bad. We haven't got our Megasuhi up at the moment. It does have different stats, obviously. Level 99.
Here.
What kind of stats are we looking at? So, less than the Fiend in certain areas, bigger in others. Of course, darkness is the only thing we can hit to, unless we have people that can pierce straight up. Falling stars as well, which I think we just dealt with by just smashing them. Raise defense to the max for 3 turns cold dark matter. Don't know if the skills have changed, or the stats exactly. We'll see how this fight kind of pans out. But hey, look. We could just cut its press turn icons, I guess. Unique medium physical attack to 1 foot always lands crits. We got the Gale Rage there. High chance with severe strength. Well, high chance doesn't mean definite, I guess.
My maggots will eat you alive.
Alright, we can hit you hard at the very least. And we got Lilith in the party to boost ourselves up a little. That's going to be gold, is it? Yeah. So at the moment we got two guys in the group that just null everything straight out. In terms of having people there to do powerful stuff, if you're only doing like as much damage as you did then, it depends on crits, of course. Okay, that's a big inflation of damage versus the buffs we got on.
Think you can handle this? Is that all?
The buff swing is for us, and it's a fire orb. Taking extra blizzard damage. Brimstone Star will target that. Or we'll just straight up one-shot it. That's fine too. The high crit chance, we're not really hitting it.
My maggots will eat you alive.
Mudo Barriel's not doing terrible damage, and we can Killing Wind. To just bypass your resists.
From God's defeat, truth.
Wow, it is nice just nullifying everything to begin with, isn't it? Pretty decent. I think if we just go critical, we probably will have enough damage to do it. Oh, except for the fact that I skipped forward. But, wondering what a Gale Rage would do damage-wise. Let's give it a look. Quite nice, especially without the debilitate.
Well, isn't this fun? Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne. Battle after battle, you sought to purge demons from this world. But they will come slithering back, as they always do. This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system. Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
I take it you support the other route. By the looks of things. Now how much damage will this do versus a Fairy Kugel? I'm just wondering. Weak to light, absorbing dark. Might just want to change up person here because the darkness attacks we're going to be putting out aren't going to be doing what I really wish them to do. We could get Konsu out, but there's not really multiple targets to go at here. Yoko with the debuffs. I guess Zeus might have the strongest single target out of everyone I have, to be fair.
Come!
Oh, it looks like my buffs and debuffs are going away. I'm trying to remember exactly what's changed here in this fight, but What's new and what's not? He's got new skills. Lowers all stats of one foe to the minimum for 3 turns. Has 2 press turn icons to use his next turn. I'm not sure if they were here before. Wild Dance has Confusion, Deadly Fury. You've got a Gale Rage. Great Kugel and Magma Axis. At least your one doesn't pierce. However, your fire does. That's the one we got to beware of. So you have buffs. I guess I'm not really just going to have much on the press turny side of things to build up here. I realize now that I don't have a debuffer. We're missing the attack we really need to hit hard with. But that said, we've already hit very hard indeed because his health's dropped like a stone. Who do I switch to provide either debuffing or buffing? Maria's got luster. It's the thing, I'm going to miss one or the other here if I want to keep everything up and running. Lilith's the only one who has... I mean, you've got Luster Candy, and you hit light, but not exactly great light. Vishnu. I mean, we could go ahead with it. But, again, debilitate is going to be an issue. I feel like someone else to debuff could actually be doing a better job than you as a whole.
Let's go.
Nice how they both had attack ups though.
Be gone! One must consider true freedom burn.
Ooh, what a combo. Now the cool thing about getting Yoko in here didn't hit the crit is that of course we can instantly lower that attack and keep the other 2 buffs up.
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility. End me. Consume my knowledge, and with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons. This is the reason for my transcendence.
Well, beyond that, now you've changed to the other way around from what we were at.
Isolate. To ice.
So now Beelzebub can come back and play at this point. So you have half HP every time we move you to a different phase by the look of things.
Watch this.
With our buffs and debuffs not being removed at every single occasion, we can put in some damage. Now, meanwhile, have you changed to new stuff? Seems this has definitely been reordered. Morning Star, Tornado of God, Lightning of God, Hailstorm of God, and Inferno of God. It's got a whole new set of abilities again. He's immune to everything, so Frolic would even work. He's definitely got some nice stuff, but Almighty bypasses it. When you look at it, it's quite severe almighty damage, isn't it? Well, so we can still hit into dark here, but maybe we want to just
Can you keep up?
make sure with Vishnu that everyone is safe. Such a good ability. Not enough to kill him. See how this turns out in the next turn. I was about to say someone's going to dodge. And without the ads to add icons of the turn variety. Everything's going quite well for us. Just wish I could hit a crit right now. Even you couldn't? I don't know whether to luster candy or go in further, but I guess people have enduring souls.
Observe the power transcends all.
Well, that's a big star. And he changed affinities so everything's weak on him now. Or strong against him. This is the Morning Star. If I get by that, am I doomed to die? Severe Almighty to all foes. It looks like hitting you a bit would actually help with some of the stuff going on here. To be honest, I think it's another case of just wreck you and not care much about the star. Oh, I used a shard. Oh, the shards are weak to it too? Okay. I wasn't expecting this to be weak to lightning as well. Might just be able to shatter it, no problem then.
Can you keep up?
At this point, I really wanted to shatter it. When I realized I could have just gone straight for the boss, most likely. And that is extremely powerful version of Lucifer, easily controlled and defeated. It makes a big difference not to have ads attacking.
Magnificent, my children. With this, the world will surely be freed.
And so with our walk once more beginning to the finale to see exactly what happens at the end of lore. Just gonna say, it took me about 15 hours to clear through the game again on the basis of me doing every quest to make sure I somehow reach level 99. Thankfully, I did find gospels along the way that really helped me to level up. But it did raise me up. I needed the cash money to get more demons on the list after all. We got all the special fusions done, so we're quite happy about that. But it was a bit of an undertaking getting to the end again, and being the super bosses I thought would be quite fine. The real question is, of course, finding out that there was another super boss added to the list. So if I defeat that, that will be in the future in another episode. It might not be the next day, it might be. We'll see if I manage to defeat it or not, because I've managed to build up my guy quite well, you'd have thought. Maybe with a certain demi-fiend ability that will help me out a bit, I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing bits of extra bosses on the other side as well, even if it might take me quite long to beat them. Of course, I am a person who always goes for like safety or control over looking at the systems to see how you can do it absolutely quick, or maybe looking at a guide online to see how I could do it really quick. I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that out there where those super bosses get absolutely trashed, because there always is. But with that said and with that done, let's move on to see the ending. And from that, I'll see you for another episode if I beat Satan or not. So thank you for watching the Let's Play thus far. Right, time to leave this music behind and skip forward to show you what happens at the ending.
The boundless potential of the world's beginning will bring peace, where once there was instability. The Empyrean and the throne of creation shall become a cradle and shall encircle all of its wonder. Every world that has been, every world that will be, shall be nurtured within this infinite universe. And there, a paradise shall be born. A world where all wishes are fulfilled and none denied.